You are
everybody.
surrounded by warmth and friendship. You reach out to take her hand and smile as she smiles back at you.
And the Blue
You hold
32.
open your arms, and she flows into them. You embrace one another and share your happiness.
This is Quest for Glory 4.
You both laugh with joy as you each behold the stranger you have known so long, this friend that you have never met but always cared for, this love that you share for the first time and forever.
Uh-huh.
You kiss the lips of the maid Girana.
Well now.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
And that, I believe, is the last dream.
You gradually wake, feeling relaxed and rested from the night's dream.
Sorry that was really sudden, I just remembered I was supposed to show you that. So yeah, Quest for Glory 4, I am the Blues 32. Leave us continue.
Your magical...
Just kind of threw you in there, I'm really sorry about that. It was like the dream was starting, I was like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be recording this. Now here's what I did to waste away the day. As you recall, I was not able to pick the lock on this tomb. So I just kept clicking over and over,
You need to...
like so.
You need...
And then resting.
After some...
This made sure that I went through the day, and at the same time, built up my lockpicking skills.
You need...
Not sure when I'm going to be able to actually get in. Well, of course I could just use the key again, like I did the first time, but... Is that really the same? Alright. Okay, might as well, head to town. And grab the, today's healing and poison cure potions. Sneaking all the while. As is my wont. So yeah, no more weird balls-filled dreams. That one is like hardwired into my brain now.
It is not often that...
Just give me the things I came for, Doc.
You ask?
Frank? Of course, the real process of science is exciting only to those initiated into its greater mysteries.
No, I think a lot of people will find science exciting. And I just realized I haven't started my timer. I am on the ball today. But, in my defense, I just recorded 2 episodes of Mega Man 8, and I'm not happy about doing that.
After...
tippy-toe, 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 tippy-toe. Let's just wait until it's night.
After
Ooh. Blood red skies. Knock? Why should I knock? Hi, everybody!
everyone cheers at you in greeting.
Well, sounds like you've seen all the sights and been through all the dangers here in lovely scenic Mordavia.
Yep.
Yeah, you're okay, you're all right. It seems you're a very brave hero here.
You have no idea.
I hope I'm not out of line here, but can I have your autograph?
Sure.
You find yourself signing your autograph for everyone here and getting a bad case of writer's cramp. The price of glory. You get a fine meal of roast lamb garnished with red cabbage. Oh, and liberally flavored with garlic.
Garlic. So, how's things going?
While Tanya was away from us, she learned to read and write. Now she is teaching me to read. I have always wanted to learn how to read. Together, Tanya and I will teach all the women of the town to read and write.
Why would a woman need to read or write? That is like teaching a horse to dance.
So awesome?
Yuri, you and I will have a talk later. Tonight, in fact.
Who wouldn't want to see a horse dance?
My baby is back and everyone is well here.
Well, not everyone.
I don't know much about that, but it's supposed to be bad luck to speak of it. Pui, pui. It was supposed to have something to do with an old monastery and a dark cult that worshipped it. And that it had something to do with Irana's death, and rumors that say it is the cause of all the problems here in Mordavia.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Other than that, I can't tell you anything.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I shouldn't really pry about the Dark One. People obviously don't want to talk about it. But there's one thing I want to know.
One dark day, a
What happened to the
large,
elephants?
fragrant stranger came to town.
Oh, I remember. He was dressed in dark clothes, and he wore a hood over his head, so we couldn't quite see his face. I thought it was Tony Fields.
I don't get that one.
He spoke in a deep, sibilant voice reminiscent of Vincent Price and had a cruel chuckle.
Also
Moseyed on up
reminiscent
to
of
each and every elephant in Mordavia and whispered a little something in its ear.
Yeah, and by the next day, all the elephants had left town.
I just can't bear this. You gotta tell it.
After that, only the stranger was left in town.
Why?
I ran up to him. I asked him, "What have you done? What did you say to the elephants? My wife left me!"
He married his elephant,
Then
if you remember.
He just threw off his clothes and cape, exposing himself to the whole world, and revealed that he was an elephant.
Yeah, he said, "Ha ha, you fools! I am an elephant!"
Then he just packed up his trunk and left forever.
But to this day, on dark, cold nights, you can still hear the distant echoes of elephants trumpeting their mournful cries. My wife, how I miss her.
And I call out, "You forgot to write! Not even a fax!" The elephants don't listen and they never remember.
All right, fine, so sue me. Maybe we do gossip once in a while.
Like a
Oh, you
lot.
must mean my apartment. We know of no cave in Mordavia.
What?
Point is, we never repeat gossip, as we get it right the first time.
Actually, This quote-unquote gossip is about you.
Moi?
Yeah, he's right, okay? Someone overheard Tanya playing where the staff used to be.
She was singing Trina's in love. Trina loves a human. Trina's in love. Kind of a good beatin'.
And, since you're the only alleged human having any dealings with that particular vampire...
We thought you just might be interested in that story before we go to the Inquirer.
That's...
You know, you can never tell about some people. Unless, of course, you're a gossip.
Interesting indeed.
Well, sport fans, things are pretty quiet around here. Yuri and Bella are happy that Tanya's back.
Yeah, they're okay, you know? Even Igor's back to his old self. We even speak to him occasionally now.
There's even a rumor going around that Boris and Olga may be getting together again.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, there are vampires in the castle.
I'll get to that.
Yeah, and it's rough, are you kidding? I mean, that swamp still cuts us off from the rest of the world.
Well, I can't do much about that.
Yeah, and the the cave still darkly influences everything that goes on here in sleepy Mordavia.
I'll get
So,
to it.
we were a skosh curious about you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you're okay, but when are you gonna get around to taking care of all the rest of our problems?
Getting to it!
After all, you're supposed to be the hero around here.
You start to tell them of your plans and the dangers you face.
Color me crazy, but, maybe it's better we don't know all the details.
You say so.
Yeah, you know, I think we'll sleep better if we don't.
Yeah, what we don't know won't give us nightmares.
Duh. That's just a sudden... Oh, that's just weird.
Gotta tell you, there's many monsters out there roaming the night in Mordavia.
This is true.
Yeah, many an eldritch creature crawls out of the dark. I know most of them.
It's a good thing we stay safe within the town walls and doors so we don't have to meet 'em.
Well, it was actually the still. What the hell is this? Right, I'm
You are
just
overwhelmed.
gonna go to bed now and ignore the fact that that woman was just lifting a huge weight over her
You
head.
unlock the door.
Sleep! What's
You
this?
awaken. Someone has left a note for you on the chest. You have no idea how they could have put it there without awakening you. The note says, "Meet me at the castle gates tonight. We have much to talk about. Katrina."
Yes, I suspect we do. As I mentioned previously, this note is what's going to move the rest of the story along.
It's so...
Yeah, well, thanks for the breakfast. I gotta go. I'm gonna go try and break into a crypt again.
Good day again.
Yep. It is a good day. A fantastic day, I'd go so far as to say. What? Shut up. Oh! Great. Great, great, great. There I was bragging about how it's hardwired into my brain. What? Son of... There. sexy door.
It is not.
Yeah, I know. Give me stuff.
You're in.
Bye now.
Of course, the.
It looks like a gigantic stone nose. Who knows what it really means? Who knows what sort of trouble that might lead to? The door lintel looks almost like a moustache. Hey, how would you like it if someone started pulling your moustache?
I don't have one, thanks.
The rope is attached.
I am completely and utterly unable to grow a mustache, or a beard, or anything really, except for these little strands of hair on my chin that sort of passes for a goatee, if you squint. But thanks for rubbing that into my face. Okay. Back to attempting to break into something that I already have a key for.
That did.
Shut up. Do as I say.
You need to.
Ooh.
Your day.
I know.
As you shake.
Now let's make sure that wasn't a fluke.
You need to press. You need. All right. Your.
I know. Danger sense. Spider sense is tingling.
Off. After some. As you shake hands.
Now try again. Make sure once again not a fluke.
You need to press. You need. All right.
Yeah.
As.
Is that really necessary?
You need to.
Okay, where does this put my
Your.
lock-picking abilities now? 233. That is not much.
As you.
But I think I'm done practicing. So we're going to do something else. We're going to throw stuff.
You
Nothing like throwing stuff to build up your throwing stats. I dare you to argue that statement.
After some.
Computer's getting a little laggy. Yes, excellent. Let the story progress. Just realized if I need to start this over, I won't be able to do so. Oh well, you guys didn't miss much. Wouldn't have missed much anyway. Do 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 do. Gonna go meet Trina.
Suddenly you have a terrible feeling of peril. You recognize Ad Avis, the evil wizard whom you thought you had killed in Rasir. Somehow, he has returned to life. Thinking back, you recall how Ad Avis once brought you under his control. You realize that you must avoid looking into his eyes at all costs.
Can do.
How nice of you to come. I'm afraid I accidentally signed the wrong name to your note.
Why do you
It's
have
been
glowing orange
ages
eyes,
since
but
we
Katrina
last
doesn't?
met. Come here and let me look at you.
Hello.
You smile and say hello to Ad Avis.
I hate cheerful people. I eliminated them in Rasir, and I shall do the same here.
I don't think you really have to work hard to do that.
You ask Ad Avis how it is that he is still alive after hurtling to a fiery doom in Rasir.
It wasn't that fiery.
Alive? You think I'm alive? You simple-minded fool. I am greater now than I ever was in life, as you shall have a very short time to learn before your own death.
You ask Ad Avis about...
The Dark Master is much more powerful than you suspect, but not so powerful as she thinks.
Yeah, I've pieced that one together.
You have no power against one such as I. Let's play a little game of fox and hound, shall we?
How so?
I have summoned the hounds of death. Now we shall see whether you've kept up with your running lessons.
Well, that didn't go so well. Ow.
You fool! Did you really believe you could get away from me?
Well, you said to run.
I have you now, and you will pay for my death. It is you that caused me to become a vampire.
Is not.
If you had not killed me, I would never be forced to serve the Dark Master again. You probably blame me for all the problems around here, don't you?
No.
You understand nothing. The Dark Master is the cause of all the woe that is here.
That's not true.
The Dark Master brought you here against my better judgment. The Dark Master made me what I am now, a Nosferatu, and seeks to do the same to you.
I somehow doubt that.
But I shall spare you that fate. I will mercifully end your miserable existence. Then the Dark Master and I will call forth eternal darkness, and we will no longer be limited to travel at night.
Well, technically the
Together,
night would just be
my
forever.
master and I will create an army of undead, and we will conquer the world. Pity you won't be there to witness this. You cannot stop us now.
I'm sure I can.
You will never find your way out of this dungeon, and only a stake through the heart or more magic than you will ever have can stop us. You will die, knowing that you were destroyed by the Dark Master.
Suddenly you're very much praising her name.
The sun now rises, and I must go to my rest. You too shall rest. I will not allow you the chance to escape your fate, or to use that stake and hammer I torment you with here. Weapons of my destruction so close at hand, and yet so far. Sleep now, great hero. Tomorrow, you die.
Yeah, probably. Nighty-night.
You find yourself falling asleep.
You wake up from what you thought. You sense the vague impressions of ancient pain and horror in this place. There's also the sense of something dark and very much alive near you, hungering for you.
Well, it'll just have to wait its turn.
You find yourself chained to the platform by your feet. You find with some effort.
Because I'm awesome. Now then.
You hear the sound. It's barred on the other side. but you can see and hear the two guards through a peephole in the door.
What's going on in there? The master didn't say nothing about guarding no prisoner.
It's the Atterby guy's orders. So what? He gives us something to do.
Not really.
I don't likes it. I think Atterby's guy's trying to pull a fast one on the master. She's not gonna like this.
No, she isn't.
You wants to go down there and tell her?
Down there.
No way.
Then shut up!
Down there?
Hey, what I don't get is why the Atterby's guy brings the stake down there. Why give a weapon to the enemy even if you got him chained up?
That's a good question.
Who knows? Maybe Ed is gonna put a stake through the prisoner's heart.
You know, there's a secret passage to the master's room from the dungeon.
Yeah? So what?
I don't know, but I sure thinks there's gonna be trouble.
Nonsense. Look, I'm just gonna go explain things to Katrina, and we're just gonna sort this out.
Now that you look closely, there does seem to be something a bit odd about the design of the Iron Maiden. But take a deep breath and step inside.
Ouch!
You're in a lady's richly decorated bedroom. The coffin, where there should be a bed, seems a bit out of place, but there's no accounting for tastes.
Yeah.
You sense deadly danger here, to your body and your soul. Only shards remain of the mirror. It appears to have been shattered by a single violent blow.
Well, this is quite the sticky wicket I'm in. So much so that I'm going to stop the video here. Cliffhanger. So, until then, until next time, I think that will be, the next time actually will be the finale. It's kind of sad to bring this to an end. And as I said, it might be a while before I get around to Quest for Glory 5. I don't know what I'll do in the meantime, you know, aside from play this again on my own and build up my stats. Unless you'd like to watch that, in which case leave a comment. But yeah. I'm the Blues 32, this is Quest for Glory 4. TTFN.